Hey guys, Joanna coming in with another battle replay. Actually, I'm going to be involved in covering a tournament that is currently going on in the Pixelated Apollos event Discord. I will make sure to put the link for the Discord down in there so you guys maybe can get in there and get involved in some of the tournaments that they're going to be doing. The tournament is actually being hosted by Not So Royal. He's one of the admins in the Discord there for the PA Events Discord. Also covering the tournament with me will be the War Knights. His name is Core in Discord, but his YouTube channel name is the War Knights. I will make sure to put the link for that Discord for that YouTube channel down in the description below. Also, apologies. So we do have, this is battle number 2 here. We have the 3 charioteers defending against the ducks. Let's go over the attackers first, actually. We'll go over the attackers. So the attackers here for the Ducks, we have Carthage being commanded by Armored Scarab. He has actually brought with him, he's got 4 units of the Libyan infantry, 3 units of mercenary Scutari, 2 units of mercenary Iberian swordsmen, 2 units of the noble fighters. Tough, very tough unit. He's also got with him 3 units of his Cretan archers, 4 units of late hoplites, and his general is a Normal's general bodyguard, which is way back over here, actually hanging out with a couple of the units of the noble fighters. First ally here we have Kokis, who's being commanded by Lance. He has brought with him 8 units of axemen, 4 units of the Eastern Archers, I believe they're called, Eastern Archers. He's got 2 units of Eastern Spears, yeah, right there, Eastern Spearmen. He also has 2 units of the Cartley Axemen, 3 units of Nobles, one of them being his general, and a unit of Hillmen. And then the last ally, actually over here, is going to have a problem. As you can see, there is a lot of ambushers out here. Actually, I think it's 16 or 17 in total, counting the unit of riders over there as well. So Swaby here being commanded by Charlie 6 Zulu is going to have a pretty tough start here at this battle. So getting into Charlie 6 Zulu, like I said, he is commanding Swaby. He has brought with him 7 units of Bloodsworn, 3 units of Berserkers, 4 units of the Cimbri Bro Women, which are back here, pretty cool. He has also brought with him 2 units of Swordmasters, one of those being his general, a unit of Hexbearers, and he also has 3 units of Riders of the Hunt, which is one of their, I'm pretty sure it's a light melee cavalry. So, gonna be a rough start here for Swaby. We're gonna have to take a look. I mean, you can see all of this in here as well. Probably all aimed in his direction. So, again, I'm just gonna say that is one of the things that you could possibly have to suffer if you're attacking by yourself. That is, you are a prime target of any sort of a sally out. I mean, this is crazy, the amount of ambushers that are going to be out here, but we'll have to see how Charlie's going to be able to handle that. Getting into the defenders here, like I said, the 3 charioteers are defending. First, we will go over Kush. Kush is being commanded by Baby Jesus. He has 4 units of his swordsmen, 1 unit of slave infantry, 2 units of slave slingers, 2 units of Nubian bows, 1 unit of the pikes here, Kushite pikes, 3 units of the chariots, which are over here. He's got 3 units of his scythe chariots here. He also has a unit of the African war elephants, and his general is tucked back over here behind his line. He has a unit of the Kushite Royal Guard. Getting into his first ally, we have Iceni. Actually, I'll cover both. We have Iceni here being commanded by Velvet Thunder. He has 8 units of ambushers out there in front of the Swaby lines. He also has a unit of the sword band there, a unit of the chosen sword band here. He has also brought with him a unit of the chosen sword band, and his general is a heroic noble here. Then the final ally is Masacely. Inside the settlement, he has 3 units of his heavy Nubian skirmishers, and the remaining parts of his forces are over here. He's got 3 units of the Desert Chariots. His general is an African war elephant, and he has a total of 11 Nubian light infantry. I believe there's only 9 or 8 out here. He also has a unit of his Numidian riders over there. And way tucked back over here, he's got a unit of his Nubian light infantry way back over here behind the wall. So without further ado, We're just going to start off watching over here because I'm going to guess that this is just going to explode right into the battle. So a little less than 22 minutes left in the 22 minutes total in the replay. Sorry, a little less than 23 minutes left in this battle. So let's just get this one going. Immediately, Iceni and Macesali troops here are just charging the front lines here for Charlie. And could you just imagine playing as Charlie here and just seeing this come out? We have a bunch of the chariots now making their way out here as well. Iceni chariots making their way out. Side chariots here for Kush are starting to pull their way out here as well. Off on the right flank, the Numidian riders have made their way into the Riders of the Hunt, and Riders of the Hunt are not going to stand up against this medium shock cavalry. So it's pretty unfortunate over there. A lot of fighting going on here already. We have the Riders of the Hunt that has charged into a unit of the Numidian light infantry and ambushers. Here comes the chariots. Let's follow the chariots, see what they end up doing. Getting in, clipping some of these swordmasters here, probably getting a couple of kills onto the Bloodsworn that are there. Charlie is sending out a unit of his berserkers to try and cut down, or to hold up the unit of the chariots, but chariots are just running right over them. 3 of them are dead already. Now the chariots are starting to make their way into the archer den here, which is just going to be bad. The other unit of the side chariots here for Kush has made it through this front line of Bloodsworn here. They are now as well enveloping all of the Cimbri bowwomen here for Swaby. So right off the bat, this is not looking very good for Swaby. There is a lot of ambushers and just chariots riding everywhere. So yeah, this unit over here that was for Swaby has been destroyed. Chariots now swinging around. We do have the Swabian general here, unit of swordmasters getting run over by more chariots here. You can see his numbers down to 95 out of 160 already. More two other units of chariots coming in. Numidian light infantry now coming in as well. So this swordmaster general, and there you go. Swaby's army has pretty much been evaporated very quickly within the first minute and a half of this battle. So that's going to be a little rough. That's going to put a lot of pressure here on Colchis and Carthage. Let's swing on over, see how the attack on the walls is going. So Colchis has his 3 tortoises up on the wall. It seems that he has abandoned his towers. We also have Carthage. He has his 4 tortoises up on the wall doing damage, pushing up 3 of his towers. Is he using all of his siege equipment? He is. So Charlie's not completely out. Swaby does still have a unit of Riders of the Hunt over there, so I did want to make mention of that. But this was just absolute obliteration over here. I mean, I've had this happen to me before as well, so it's rough when that happens, but when you line up by yourself, you are putting yourself as the first volunteer for some sort of a sally out. Okay, so we do have some breach points here being made for Colchis. He's going to get some of his Axe and Hillmen in to the settlement first. Another section of wall coming down. Late Libyan hoplites here. Another unit of late Libyan hoplites. 4 units of late Libyan hoplites here on the tortoises. Do have some of the mercenary Scutari coming off of the towers. Scutari are a tough unit as well. So we do have the Carthaginian general way up here in the front. Hey guys, sorry about that. I guess there was a little bit of a glitch or lag or something that happened right there. So getting back into the battle here, we do have the Carthaginian general up here close to the wall. Like I said, Carthage is now pushing through the wall. He's got some of his late Libyan hoplites making their way in, some of the Colchian axemen here, a unit of the hillmen over here as well. We have another second unit of the axemen in here as well. So sword band here, the 2 units of infantry that Iceni still has inside the settlement over there, being tasked to defend over here. Now, like I said, with the amount of ambushers that came out over here, a lot is going to be dependent on Kush to hold for a little while. Though Bane does have some of his skirmishers that are moved up. I'm sorry, I don't remember if I said, but Bane 0 is commanding Macesali. Don't remember if I said that in the beginning. But yeah, let's get back into the combat. Actually, we have some more of the late Libyan hoplites making their way in. Charlie 6 Zulu with his unit of Riders of the Hunt now making their way in here. So far, Carthage is doing rather well. He's got a pretty good push in here. He's holding this front section here. Do have some arrows coming over here, though, from some of the Nubian bowmen. Sorry. Ooh, here we go. Riders of the Hunt coming in, going to get into 2 units of archers here. Slave slingers getting run into... Oh no. African war elephants. I heard the thud, thud, thud. African war elephants coming on over here. But Charlie does look like he's going to do a decent amount of damage in onto this unit of the slave slingers. Slave slingers now down to 102 men left. They are routing off of the battlefield, but they will more than likely come back. The heavy skirmishers have not lost a single man, and the elephants, of course, didn't lose anybody. Charlie is going to pull his Riders of the Hunt out, going to swing them around, maybe get a charge in onto the unit of swordsmen here. Looks like they just got caught. They got caught up here, and here comes some side chariot. Actually, no, Charlie's going to charge into the unit of side chariots for the Iceni here. I'm sorry, just regular chariots here for Iceni. See, probably was going to come in and get a huge charge into these axemen, but Kokis is getting some really, really, really good fire into that unit of chariots, down to 7 chariots left in that unit. That unit is probably going to break. Do have a unit of late Libyan hoplites here. Chariots are going to walk. Oh, God, chariots just so disgusting. A rear charge now coming in. How many are left? 6 chariots left in this unit here, just running rampant all over the place. Charlie still has his Riders of the Hunt with 10 men left in it. Still just really trying to focus to get rid of this chariot unit here for Iceni. Iceni and Mesaceli have now pulled all of their units that were from that sally out back inside the settlement, so there will be a ton more reserves coming over to help in the defense of these walls. Let's get into over here, see how well Kush is holding up. We have a unit of the Iceni chariots over here as well, 4 left in that unit, hitting into this unit of mercenary Scutari, who are being held off by a unit of swordsmen. More mercenary Scutari coming over here. This unit of chariots down to 3 now. Yeah, they're going to start wavering here. Let's get in to see how Carthage is doing over on this side, though. He's actually doing rather well. He's fighting against some units of swordsmen and a unit of Kushite slave infantry. And with his mercenary noble fighters already up in the settlement, probably going to make really short work here of these swordsmen. Kushite slave infantry doing a pretty good job here against some of the late Libyan hoplites, but now with the mercenary Scutari firing some of the javelins into this unit here of the slave infantry, they're going to be broken. So Carthage is doing rather well. Actually, Carthage and Kokis have control of this front section here of the settlement so far, with Iceni now pulling all of his ambushers and remaining troops back over here. Kokis may have a difficult spot trying to come through this breach point. We do have the mercenary Cretan archers here for Carthage making their way up. And it does, like I said, it does look like Carthage is going to be able to hold over here. We do have a unit of side chariots over on this side. 6 of 12 left over here. They are getting cut down, but they're probably doing a decent amount of damage as well. This unit, oh Jesus, look at the numbers just flying up. Flying up to 262 kills. That unit is now starting to rout finally. 300, almost 300, over 300. 275 kills. Unit is routing off of the battlefield. But like I said, chariots, even though they're dead, if there's any of them still around, they will continue running around, so the unit will still get still count up for kills. Mesaceli and Iceni now. We have ambushers and Midian light infantry over here starting to pull through here. We do have 2 units of unit of the Kokis axemen and a unit of Libyan infantry now making their way around. So like I said, Carthage is making a pretty good push up through this center here. We have here a unit of the Kushite pikes. Down to 64 men already. They've probably taken, I'm going to guess they've probably taken a lot of pila volleys, because the archers for Carthage are just now making it up to the wall. So I'm going to say that probably was a lot of pila volleys. Up on this left side here, we do have a depleted unit of Libyan hoplites and a depleted unit of Scutari making their way up, chasing off some of the Nubian bowmen. Oh, African war elephants. Oh, no. Oh, dead. Yeah. Elephants are... Elephants are tough, man. Elephants are tough. We do have a unit of side chariots actually pulling around over here. It's probably just going to nest them over here. Are they hidden? No, they're still... They can be... Nope, they're hidden again. So now they're hidden again. He's probably just going to nest them over here and just wait for an opportunity. Let's get back over here to the front. So with, like I said, with Mesaceli now pulling his troops back over here, he is starting to defend the walls. We do have a bunch of Mesaceli troops, Iceni troops over here taking on 2 units of the Hokian axemen. Let's get in onto some of that combat as well. take the HUD down to scroll in so you guys can see some of this battle. We do have some of the light infantry for Missisli pulling back. Thought they were routing at first, that's why I pulled the flags up real quick. Solid defense here so far. I mean, they had to quickly move their units back over here because of the sally out that was over there, or ambush. I guess you could call it an ambush followed up by a sally out. But still very solid. I mean, there's a lot of units left here. Kolka still has a decent amount of his units left. He's got some of his Kartli Axemen. He's got both units of his nobles here. He's got both units of his... Oh, wait, where's one of the spear units? One of the spear units is gone already, I guess. Maybe inside the settlement somewhere. I don't see it. We do have the unit of the Kokian Noble General. He's up there against the wall. 122 out of 160. Yeah, Carthage is doing work over here. He's doing pretty well. We do have a unit of heavy skirmishers coming in here, though, catching it into a unit of the mercenary Cretan archers, unit of mercenary Iberian swordsmen as well. And yeah, that unit of the pikes that were here for Kush are gone, so we do have a unit of mercenary Iberian swordsmen pushing through here. Not pushing through, but running on down the road here, going to catch into a unit of the Nubian bowmen. Guessing the Nubian bowmen are out of ammunition, as I did see... Yeah, slingers are pulling back. We have the other unit of Nubian bowmen here getting some really good volleys in onto this unit of noble fighters who kind of have their back and flank, pretty much flank and back exposed, which is really unfortunate because this unit's going to take a lot of damage. They've lost 9 men so far. Another 8 men lost on that volley. Here comes the Kush African war elephants, though, charging into the Iberian swordsman. This Iberian swordsman says unit is winning, but I think that's going to change. Yeah, unit winning slightly. Frightened by the elephants because the elephants are here now. Missisli here losing a unit, one of his units of light infantry starting to break. Second unit of light infantry not doing very well. Mercenary Scutari taking on both of these units. We do have a couple of Pila volleys coming out. What is this? Unit of light Numidian infantry from Missisli routing off of the battlefield, but they're not gone. 55 out of 160 left. That's... Wonder why they're running that way. Normally, when units are routing, they run back towards the town center. For some reason, he's running in that direction. So that's a little confusing. Oh, actually, Missisli doing a little bit of a push out on this side into some Kartli Axemen. 2 units of the light infantry here pushing out, but we do have a unit of Axemen coming over here to back up and going to probably get a good side charge in. We did have a Pila volley come from those Axemen as well. I'm going to guess that these Numidian light infantry, it says combat is even currently for that unit. This unit is losing decisively. So Carthage, like I said, still having a pretty commanding presence in here. Oh no! Yeah, that unit of noble fighters is getting run over here. They were getting fired at by the Nubian bowmen there. Now we have a unit of the desert chariots from Missisli coming in, just getting a really good rundown. Now the scythe chariots are going to make their way over here. We do have the Kushite Royal Guard kind of just hanging out over here as well. Probably just waiting for opportunities. Armored desert chariots getting close, charging down the side of the wall here. Actually, are they walking? I don't know if they were walking right there, but Cretan archers getting some really good volleys down. He's got 2 units of his Cretan archers up on the wall. He also does have the tower giving him aid, and that unit of the armored desert chariots has been routed off of the battlefield. 1 chariot still remaining, probably going to die, though. Oh, no, he snuck around the corner. So that... No, now he's caught on a tree. Oh, that sucks. And he's dead. Okay. So let's get back over here. Kolka still, like I said, still does have a decent amount. He's got all of his archers still, which is good. It's definitely good. That could definitely help out. New unit of the light infantry here breaking. Axemen charging in on the rear of that unit. We do have some Libyan infantry here. Mercenary noble fighters solid still, 137 out of 160 taking on these Nubian light infantry units. They are both losing, and it says that they are exhausted. Well, they did run from all the way over there. Carthage archers up on the walls getting some good volleys down here. Ooh. Kartli Axemen were trying to come up this road here. They have been caught off by a unit of the ambushers. Do still see a bunch of chariots running around here for the defenders. See the African elephant general here from Missisli making his way over. So let's go over the who has what as far as units still. I do see 1, 2, 3, for 5 units of ambushers. Sorry, 6 units of ambushers. 7 units of ambushers, sorry. So Iceni still does have a decent amount. He's got 8 units left, counting his heroic noble general. Let's get into basically what he's got left. You see his 2 units of his Armored Desert Legion chariots there. Does have a unit of infantry here. Both units of these are routing, but they could still come back. And Kush still does have a decent amount. He's got all of his range still. He's got his African war elephants here. I'm sorry, chariots there. His general back over here. So there are more attackers left on this battlefield than there are defenders, just by quickly going by the judge of flags. Colchis currently is the commanding presence on the battlefield as far as the attackers. He definitely has more flags. We do see the Carthaginian general here. He is down to 14 out of 40 men left. That is rough. Colchian noble general now making his way in. He's down to 122 out of 160. And what is that? That is the unit of light infantry that routed. They ran all the way back over here, and now they have caught themselves. They are completely exhausted. They don't look like they really... I mean, they look like they're trying to amp themselves up a little bit, but they don't look like they really want to fight very much. So Colchis now over here is got a very, very good presence on this side. He's got his Eastern Spearmen in here, going against a couple of units of ambushers, also a unit of his axemen. 2 more units here. Cartley axemen and a unit of axemen going to be getting ready to take on a unit of ambushers. Second unit of ambushers now charging in. Do have a unit of the Colchian nobles here now, though. This unit of ambushers is not going to stand up. Heavy spear infantry against light melee infantry. I don't see that going in the Iceni ambushers' way in any way at all. Second, another unit of ambushers here. Seriously depleted unit of ambushers coming down. But, Iceni here with his chariots coming in here, ripping through some of the Colchian spearmen there. Got a little bit of a charge into the Colchian nobles, and look at this. So hopefully he can get this unit under control here. Looks like they're doing some breakdance moves. Now they're going to start running through the Eastern Archers, doing some damage here. What is this unit? Oh, they're breaking. 250 plus kills there, but this unit is breaking. Actually, they're taking a lot of fire from these other 2 units of Eastern Archers back here. This unit has routed, but they're going to continue running through, getting some more kills, getting caught up a little bit on the sharp stone bed. I did notice this unit here. Oh no. Numidian light infantry coming up. Are they going to catch this general? They're going to catch this general out. Carthage is going to lose his general. That's not good. Solid charge in by a depleted unit of light infantry here. For Mess-Cecily getting in onto the into the general's bodyguard here. He's only lost 1 man so far, so it's still okay. This infantry unit here has lost 3. Oh no. Bodyguard is wavering. I guess he now notices it. He's going to pull them away. Numidian light infantry are giving chase. Hopefully he can get this cavalry away. Oh, that wasn't good at all. They just lost 7 on a Pila volley there. This Carthaginian general is not looking very good at all. Speaking of generals, we do have the Colchian noble general who has pushed up. He helped rout off a unit of the ambushers here. But right there in the background, I see a unit, the African war elephant general here for Cecily. He's also got a unit of his desert chariots over here as well. I don't think that's going to go very well for Colchis, unfortunately. Does have his general right up here at the front. Oh, war elephants are coming out first. I thought the chariots were going to pull out. We do also have a unit of the side chariots here for Kush. And some ambushers back over there for Iceni. Let's get some eyes in onto this charge by the thundering herd of elephants. Getting into the Colchian noble general. General is not taking any losses yet. Actually, he just popped himself into his hoplite wall. Cartley Axeman starting to lose some men, though. Colchian general is starting to lose men as well. That's rough. But the Carthage general is still here. He is wavering casualties. Oh, there he goes. Very, very, very displeasing. Kush general coming around over here, getting a big charge in onto this unit of Cartley Axeman. Very heavy melee cavalry. He's going to hit that unit, pull on through. Is he going to hit this unit of infantry? Nope, he's just going to come around. Actually, they do get caught up a little bit, but he's going to get a big charge in onto the back of this unit of Libyan infantry here that were being held up by the Iceni Heroic Noble General and a unit of Nubian Bowmen. Libyan infantry getting hit very hard there, losing a decent amount of men. Kushite Royal Guard General pulling out, now down to 55 out of 80. Wow. Some Khmer Kolkhian flags are starting to waver. Kolkhian Noble General down to 18 men. I'm guessing that general's probably already dead. African war elephants there, out of control, just stomping all over these Kolkhian nobles here. Let's get in to see some of this. Oh no, they're beelining their way back over. Actually running into some of their own men, some of the Iceni ambushers here, getting a little bit of elephant love on themselves. Getting stomped down. Are they? Yeah, okay, so the elephants are now back under control here. Kolkhian nobles trying to get a rear charge in onto the elephants. We do have the desert chariots now coming over here, probably going to finish off this unit of the Kolkhian nobles here. Kolkhian Noble General has been routed off of the battlefield. Elephants now turning. They're going to probably come over here, get a charge in onto those nobles there. Here comes the Kush scythe chariots. They're going to come out, probably going to get a charge in onto this unit of Kolkhian nobles. Let's see what Carthage is still doing. Carthage still does have a decent amount of units. He's got 1, 2, 3 units of infantry, 2 units of his archers. Is that all he has left? Yes. We do have a unit of the Eastern Archers back over there, though. They were routed. They have regained their composure. They should maybe come back up towards the walls. I don't know. Little over a minute left in this battle. A lot of death. Lot of death. Starting very quickly off with the Swabi army being murdered over here. But, yeah. A lot of death on this side. Whole lot of death. I mean, even if you look at the unit flags, the defenders don't really have a lot of units left. Kush has 3, 4 units of his archers. He's got his scythe chariots and his general running around. Misesli's got his elephant general, 1 unit of chariots, 2 units of chariots, and Iceni currently has his heroic noble general. So a very close battle. I know that it shows like balance of power is definitely in favor for the defenders, but this was a very close battle. Very, very close battle. Cretan archers getting run into here, probably just to finish it off, yeah. Scythe chariots getting into the Cretan archers here, running into the mercenary noble fighters. We do have some more of the chariots here, armored desert chariots for Misesli coming out, finishing off the unit of Cretan archers. That was a very solid battle. I mean, it was good defense. Unfortunate for Charlie to get caught out in the beginning there, but that was a really good battle. That was a really good battle. I didn't know who was going to pull that off there. But yeah, let's get into the army breakdowns here at the end. We'll start off with the defenders. We have Baby Jesus here. His general, Kushite Royal Guard General, 159 kills. War Elephants, 298. Chariots, 335, 277, and 310. Nubian Bowmen, 109, 112, Slave Slingers 174 and 19. I'm guessing that's the unit that might have gotten charged into in the beginning by Charlie's Riders of the Hunt. Slave Infantry 105, Swordsmen 98, 129, 52, and 113. Kushite Pikes didn't have an opportunity to do much of anything. They got shredded by Pila volleys. They only with 17 kills. Bane 0, Bane Face 0. Sorry, dude. His African War Elephant General 252, getting into all of his Numidian light infantry here, 74, 60, 126, 94, 100, 97, 64, 174, 94, 68, 72, getting into his heavy Numidian skirmishers, 183, 43, and 96, his Numidian Riders unit, 61, his Desert Chariots, 59, 438, and 182. Wow. And then we get into the Iceni here. His general, heroic noble general, 213. His chariots, 393, 300, and 306. And actually, I just noticed something. Iceni has 3 chariots. Misesli has 3 chariots. Kush has 3 chariots. 3 charioteers? Back into the army breakdown here. Ambushers here for Iceni, 213, 156, 34, 147, 111, 109, 152, and 182. So solid kills. Aside of that one unit, very solid kills with the ambushers. Chosen Sword Band 156 and the normal Sword Band unit with 209. Getting into the attackers' armies here, Carthage, his general with 2 kills. Mercenary Noble Fighters 231 and 116. Cretan Archers 75, 155, and 11. The late Libyan Hoplites 35, 54, 29, and 19. Libyan Infantry 251, very solid there, 71, 194, almost 200, 167, again almost 200. Very well done there with the Libyan Infantry. Iberian Swordsmen 34 and 122. Mercenary Scutari 72, 243 with this unit and 53 with the final. Charlie 6 Zulu, not really, he got caught out, so he didn't really have an opportunity to do very much, which is unfortunate. His Swordmaster General with 16 kills. Riders of the Hunt 26, 21, and 28. Cimbri Bowwomen 28, 3, 23, and 1. Berserkers 1, 3, and 8. His Bloodsworn 58, 12, 21, 32, 55, 65, and 44. Hexbearers with 5 and Swordmasters 96. And getting into the Colchis army here, Colchian Nobles General 67, other 2 Nobles 126 and 130. Eastern Archers 68, 55, 31, and 74. Axemen 101, 39, 135, 42, 303 with this unit of Axemen. Well done. 134, 72, 150 here. Getting into the Cartley Axemen, 201, 384 kills with this unit of Cartley Axemen. That's really, really good. Hillman here, 19, Eastern Spearmen, 17, and 3. So I'm pretty sure that with the end of this battle, the 3 Charioteers are moving on to the next round in the tournament. I don't know who they're going to be fighting yet, but they will be moving on to the next round in this tournament. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle replay. If you did, please make sure to like and comment on the channel. Feel free to subscribe to the channel as well. Also, like I said in the beginning, I will be putting the links for War Knight's YouTube channel in the description, and I will also be putting the link for the PA Events Discord channel in the description below as well. So guys, have a good one, and I will talk to you soon.